August 5th, 2013. Horses and a pretty sunset. Throughout the day, I saw horses grazing under drifting clouds. They would come to me from far away, approaching shoulder to shoulder in a unified front, curious and cautious. Perhaps I was the first person on a bicycle they had ever seen. When I pedaled past large herds, a captive audience of more than 50 horses would watch me go by. My knowledge of horses is entirely gleaned from media consumption. When several dozen of them ran across the road ahead of me, for the first time in my life, I heard the real sound of thundering hooves. But what the movies never portrayed is how much the horses are farting. The flatulent chorus was as loud and consistent as the pounding hooves. All the large animals living out here make me uncomfortable. The horses are aggressive. I've seen them bite chunks of fur out of each other and try to land violent kicks. The cows seem docile enough, but they have large, sharp horns that remind me to keep my distance. I don't trust the yaks because I don't know a single thing about them. Same with the camels. Even the goats are intimidating. The biggest ones are healthy, strong animals with thick, curling horns. I would not stand up well to a headbutt. The humble sheep is the only animal I trust. Their domestication is so thorough that I struggle to even imagine one being aggressive. I biked on dirt streets through the outskirts of Tosantissengal, a town of about 9,000 people. Folks were out walking and kids were playing basketball. 3 times people stopped me to see my bike, and small crowds gathered to ask questions. The community seemed pleasant, but the weathered look of the wooden homes indicated this area is a harsh place to live. The summers are hot, close to 90 degrees today, and the winters are painfully cold. For 3 months a year, the average temperature is minus 30 degrees, and the people regularly have issues with fast winds burying their animals in snowdrifts. I bought more food while I was in town, then left on a sandy road that forced me to push for the last hour of the day. A week ago, that much sand would have been terribly frustrating, but at this point, biking 9 hours a day at a crawling pace has become normal. I have embraced the challenges of Mongolia and resigned myself to overcome them. Tonight, I'm camping on a hill overlooking the Eider River, which meanders down a broad valley between gently sloping mountains. Low, flat clouds captured the evening light magnificently. A crescendo of orange and red brightened and changed in every moment, culminating in a vibrant climax of color before slowly fading like a cooling ember. As darkness engulfed me, I laid on the ground to watch the stars come out. I've seen a dozen bright meteors burn across the sky, some with long glittering tails that lingered for a breath before fading into the night.